Hey there everybody and welcome back to Utility Sports. Today's video is going to be a little bit different, coming with a little bit more of a somber and sad tone, I guess, than what most of our other videos are. I hope you guys understand the reasoning on why that is as well. This is always kind of a tougher part of the year for me personally. And last year, obviously, today's date, January 26th of what was 2020, had some really unfortunate news in the sports world and obviously impacting the lives of 9 individuals and their families and loved ones and friends and a lot of people around the world in the sports world outside of even the United States of America. Many people all over the place were greatly affected by the news that broke that day. I remember Adrian Wojnarowski tweeting about it. I was actually driving and I looked down at my phone and I couldn't really believe what I had read. I actually had to pull over and stop driving. I was actually pretty shook by the news. And that, of course, was the passing of Kobe Bryant. And in this video, I don't want to really talk about his 18 All-Star appearances, his 5 NBA championships, his 1 MVP of the league, or his impact on the game of basketball, his attention to detail as an athlete, his importance when it comes to women's basketball. I want to focus more on his life and lessons we can learn from it. As that day we had seen Sarah Chester, Peyton Chester, the pilot Era Zobayan, Christina Mauser, John Altobelli, Carrie Altobelli, and their daughter Alyssa Altobelli, as well as Gigi Bryant, all pass away in that helicopter crash in Northern California. Obviously, just a really sad situation that transpired. It was really upsetting to me, upsetting to millions of fans, people who knew Kobe Bryant, people who knew the others that passed away in that tragic accident. And I just want to remind each and every one of you how precious life is, how the next moment's not really guaranteed for anybody. So I want you to use today to take that moment to tell your loved ones that you do love them. Give them a hug if you can, if you're around them. And just make sure that you appreciate every moment you have on this earth, because it's really, really unfortunate how quickly that time can come and go. I think that was a big wake up for myself, for some of those around me. Obviously, a lot of NBA fans learned that through this passing of Kobe Bryant a year ago today. It's a sad day. I want you guys to remember what Kobe meant off the floor as well. Obviously, when he was younger, got into some issues. I don't want to talk about that. I want to focus on the positives of his life. One of those being his daughters. He was very, very vocal about what it meant to be a girl dad. We had seen that hashtag trend last year as well after some of that released. I pray for Vanessa Bryant and the rest of the Bryant family. I pray for the family of the Chesters, the Altobellis, Zobayans, and Mauser family as well. It's a very sad and tough day for them. I am very certain of that. It does not get easier as time passes on. It really does not. And I just hope that everyone who's watching this is doing okay. Obviously, this could be a very tumultuous time, a very tough time for those. And I just want you guys to be sure to tell your loved ones that you do love them. And don't take any day for granted here on this earth, because you never know which day will be your last. Also for Kobe, his attention to detail, that Mamba mentality. Live like that every single day of your life, regardless of what you do. Take what he really started and made trend and take that to the next level in all that you do, whether that's your schoolwork, whether that's sports, whatever it is. Take that and use it and try to be the best you that you can possibly be. That's what Kobe strived for himself. I think that's a good model for a lot of people to look at. I think that's something I've been trying to work on for myself in a lot of different aspects of my life. And like I said, this moment in time can be pretty difficult. I had an actual family member pass away right around this time as well. I think that's partially why it was so challenging for me last year when everything happened. Obviously, 2020 has been in such a crazy year too. Now we're in 2021, but it doesn't make everything better. Obviously, COVID is still roaring on. I'm sure some of you might have lost loved ones through that. So I just want you guys to know that I'm praying for you. I'm hoping you guys are doing okay at the moment. I hope you guys find peace with your loved ones and just live every single day like it's your last. Make sure those around you that you care about know that you love them, and make sure that you don't let that go unsaid. Make sure to call loved ones that you aren't around all the time. Lately, with COVID, you might not be seeing certain family members. Just make sure that they know you love them. It can be a tough day for sports fans. It's going to be a tough day for the families, like I mentioned. I felt like it was important to honor Kobe Bryant by telling you guys to make sure to not take today for granted. Don't take any days for granted. We know how great he was on the basketball floor. His life is a lot more meaningful, though, than bouncing a ball, shooting it, and having it go in the hoop. Obviously, I'm a big basketball fan, but life is a lot more than that. It's a lot more than basketball. It's a lot more than the NBA. And I hope you guys keep that in mind as you live your lives out. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Please feel free to comment if you are in need of support right now. Also, DM us on Instagram if you are. We'd love to be there for each and every one of you guys in any way that we can. This can be a tough time for a lot of different people. I'm aware of that. So I just hope you guys are doing okay. And we'll catch you guys in the next video.